Salam, my name is Ouassim and I'm a TUI rep here. Join me on Africa's west coast in this beautiful country I call home. Welcome to Senegal. Senegal has miles of sandy beaches, a vibrant capital city and 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Plus, it's got a whole lot of wildlife up its sleeves. You find all the ingredients of a relaxing holiday here, with a warm African welcome and plenty of place to explore beyond the beaches. We're kicking off our tour with a safari drive around the Bandia Wildlife Reserve. These nature parks cover 3,500 hectares, which is the size of almost 5,000 football pitches, and it's home to some of your favorite safari animals. You could spot the likes of giraffes, zebras, antelopes, rhinos and gazelles on your game drive. You see baobab trees of all shapes and sizes too. These trees are one of the country's national symbols and they can live for over 3,000 years. The sun shines all year round in Senegal, so keep a bottle of sun cream handy when you're lounging on a beach or cruising around in an open-top 4x4. Most days, the temperatures will reach the late 20s or early 30s, so you might want to pack a sun hat to keep you cool too. Sali and Pointe Sarène are both a beautiful place to stay in Senegal, with beaches that stretch for miles. There are a few hotels to pick from, and the Riu Baobab in Pointe Sarène is one of our favorites. It's got 4 pools, a swimmer bar and even its own water park. You find a water sports center on the beach, and there are 9 bars and restaurants to keep you fueled. Plus, if you want some me time, you can head to the spa. You really can take your holidays at your own pace here.
On the topic of stress-free travel, you don't need a visa to visit Senegal. You may want to check your vaccination status though, as there are a few recommended for travel here.
The next stop on our journey is the Saloum Delta National Park. One of the best ways to explore this area is to take a traditional pirogue boat through the mangrove. The waterways themselves are a sight to see, and keep your eyes peeled, as you can spot pelicans, herons, and maybe if you're lucky on your way in, you can spot some dolphins too. Senegalese people are known to be friendly and welcoming. You see this yourself when you're on your travels. The official language is French, but it's not the most widely spoken. Most people speak Wolof, which is in the family of the Niger-Congo language.
A stop-off at a local village will let you see how the people live here. You might even get to try some traditional Senegalese tea and join in some dancing with the children.
The next part of our tour starts in Fadiouth, also known as Seashell Island. As you might have guessed from the name, it's made up of layers and layers of seashells. There are millions of them, and at points the island is about 10 meters deep in shells, and maybe even more. You even see tiny sharks embedded in the island's building. To reach Fadiouth, you walk over a long wooden bridge, and when you reach the end, you know you've arrived from the crunch under your feet. Another island we're visiting is UNESCO World Heritage Site, Gorée Island. It's about a 20-minute ferry ride from the coastline and is home to historical churches and museums, including the House of Slaves. This museum serves as a memorial to the victims of the African slave trade and has been visited by the likes of Barack Obama and Nelson Mandela. The food in Senegal is colorful and tasty. Think loaded stews, jollof rice, hearty soups, and freshly caught fish. The national dish is tibodia, a one-pot rice made up of vegetables and fish layered over fluffy rice in a tomatoey sauce. Delicious. Speaking of food, you'll be able to try plenty of it in the capital city of Dakar, as well as having bustling market and grand mosques. It's home to the famous African Renaissance monument. This is the tallest monument in Africa, standing 171 feet. It's even taller than iconic landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and Christ the Redeemer. The official currency of Senegal is CFA franc. It's only available when you get here, but many tourists bring euros to exchange on arrival at the airport. You find all the essentials are good value for money. For example, a coffee or a soft drink will be around the £1 mark.
It takes around 6 hours to fly to Senegal from the UK, and there is no time difference, so you won't have to worry about changing your watch when you land. Sharing the time zone also means no jet lag. It's a win-win. Senegal is sometimes called the gateway to Africa, as it's the westernmost point of the continent. If you're into motorsports, you might also know Senegal for being the original endpoint of the Dakar rally. The race ended by Lake Redba, which is one of the most saline lakes in the world. Traditionally, the people here wear bright clothing, and if you like to dance, you love Senegalese music. The main genre is mbala. It's upbeat and melodic with a distinctive drumming sound. If you're more into sport than music, Senegalese wrestling, also known as lamb, is a huge deal over here. It's one of our national sports and it dates back to the 14th century. It started as a leisure activity and farmers and fishermen would use their crops and fish to place bets on the matches.
So what are you waiting for? Start planning your holiday to Senegal and we'll see you soon.